Alright, so here in this video, we're going to look at angle of elevation and angle of depression. Angle of elevation and angle of what? Depression. So, first of all, what is angle of elevation? Angle of elevation is the angle formed when you look upward from a horizontal line. It is the angle formed when you look upward from a horizontal line. So let's assume that somebody is here. All right. So let's assume that a person is here. The person's eye level, let's assume that this is the person's eye. The person's eye level is the horizontal line. So this is the horizontal line. All right. This is the horizontal line, and it is taken from the person's eye level. So when the person raises his eyebrow to look at an object 1, that angle that is formed from this horizontal line is referred to as what? The angle of elevation. So when this person now looks upward, he looks from this horizontal line. So he looks upward. So the angle that is formed when you look upward from a horizontal line, when this person looks upward from this horizontal line, from this level of his eyes, that angle that is formed is referred to as what? The angle of what? Elevation. So again, angle of elevation is the angle formed when you look upward from a horizontal line. Then angle of depression is the angle formed when you look downward from a horizontal line. So if this person looks down from this horizontal line, if he looks down from the horizontal line, the angle that is formed is called the angle of depression. So for the person to see this object too, he has to look away from this horizontal line and look downward. All right. So that angle that is formed when the person looks down from this horizontal line is known as what? The angle of what? Depression. So angle of depression is the angle formed when you look downward from a horizontal line. We can also illustrate that here. So if somebody, for instance, is here, all right, and this is the person's eye, so you will see that the person's eye level is this horizontal line. All right. So when the person looks at an object here, so let's say there is a ball that is here. So if this person looks at this ball from this horizontal line, that angle that is formed, theta, is referred to as what? The angle of what? Elevation. Because you are looking away from this horizontal line. You are now looking up to look at this ball. All right. So the angle that is formed when this person looks away or looks upward from this horizontal line, that angle formed is known as the angle of elevation. So let's assume now that the individual is here. All right. So let's assume that the person is here. So let's assume that the person is here, all right? So the person's eye level is the horizontal line. It is this horizontal line, all right? So when this person A now looks at another person B, so let's say this person is B, this person is A. So when this person A now looks away from this horizontal line downward in order to look at this person B, that angle that is formed as he looks down from this horizontal line, that angle formed is referred to as what? The angle of what? Of depression. All right. So again, angle of elevation is the angle formed when you look upward from a horizontal line. Angle of depression is the angle formed when you look downward from a horizontal line. All right. And this is the horizontal line here. This is the horizontal line here. This is the horizontal line here. All right. So having known this, the next thing that we're going to look at is this question that is here. And we'll continue with this in the next video.